a lone boxer in the ring losing every fight. Every time he stepped into the arena, people laughed. There was a time when Ravi's name was taken with respect as a rising star, but now he was nothing more than a joke. His defeats had become entertainment for others, a story people told to mock him. "Oh, Ravi, he only steps into the ring to get beaten." These words echoed in his mind, crushing his confidence. He started believing that maybe boxing wasn't meant for him. Maybe he just didn't have the talent of a true champion. With every loss, not only was he losing matches, but he was also losing his self-respect. But in this dark time, there was one person who still saw a spark in his eye as his coach. One evening, after another exhausting practice, Ravi sat alone in the gym, feeling like a defeated man. His hands were bandaged, his body ached, and only one thought circled in his mind: should I quit? His coach walked up to him and said just one sentence: "Just one more try, just once more." Frustrated, Ravi replied, "Coach, how many times should I try? Every time I fight, I get knocked down." The coach smiled and said, "A boxer doesn't lose when his opponent knocks him down, he loses the moment he decides not to get up." That sentence kept repeating in Ravi's mind. Was his opponent really the only reason for his losses? Or was his own mindset to blame? The next morning, Ravi made a decision. This time, he wouldn't just try once more, he would give his everything. His life became a mission. Waking up at 4 a.m., training at 5 a.m., relearning every boxing technique, pushing his body beyond its limits, this became his new reality. When his hands ached, he threw 10 more punches. When his body wanted to quit, he heard his coach's voice in his head. Just one more try. A month passed. Ravi was a completely different fighter now. His speed had increased, his punches were more powerful, and his confidence had returned. And then came the moment he had been waiting for, his comeback fight. His opponent was an undefeated boxer, someone Ravi had already lost to in the past. As he stepped into the ring, only one thought ran through his mind: losing is not an option this time. The bell rang and the fight began. In the first round, the opponent dominated Ravi. He landed heavy punches, making it look like Ravi would fall again. But this time, something was different. The Ravi who was once a joke took the hits: one punch, two, then three, but instead of falling, he countered with a powerful strike. The stadium roared. The second round began, and this time Ravi fought like never before. Using all his skill and strength, he landed a perfect punch on his opponent's jaw knockout. The crowd erupted, chanting his name. Ravi, Ravi, Ravi. That day, Ravi didn't just win a fight. He won a new mindset. Defeat only happens when you stop trying. Life is like a boxing ring. Every day throws a new challenge at you. Every situation tries to knock you down. Sometimes you lose. Sometimes you fall. But real defeat only happens when you refuse to get back up. Ravi tried one more time, worked harder than ever, and victory was his. So the next time life knocks you down, just try one more time, because that might be the first step to your biggest success.